Good morning, good evening, good day. It's Tracy back from Mangley House. How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing fabulous. Today we've got a Temu haul. Yay! What have we got today? We've got some personal bits. There is some crafty bits, which I'll leave to the end. We got a nice big new office chair, which we will start with. I've got a couple of t-shirts. Anyway, as per normal, I put all the links to everything that I've purchased down below in the description for you. I had to pause for a second then for a sneeze. Hay fever's pretty bad today. As per normal, I've put all the links to everything that I got from Temu down below in the description for you and the price that I paid upon ordering. So, without further ado, let's begin. First item, let's start off with the big item here. Ooh, my pretty chair. It's an office chair. It's an Efomao 3008 and I believe it's an Amazon brand. Now I did look on Amazon for this chair, and at the time of me viewing it, it was £250, and then I went to Temu and had a look, and I found the exact same Efomao chair delivered from Efomao locally, so it's still coming from Amazon. And it was £100 cheaper. So let's start with that. Okay, I've unpacked and it looks like it's all there. The tools, the screws or whatever are there. So I haven't actually checked the tools, but it's still wrapped. So I think it'll be okay. I haven't seen the wheels, but I'm assuming they're in that. Okay, let's build. Chair built. What do you think of it? It's so pretty. I really like it. Really like it. It's got, I won't use it, but there's like a little footrest here. You pull it out, flip it over, and it tucks back under. But there's the chair. And these got like, they're like air vents. You like it, Dace? But it's very pretty. Oh, and it's got a little lumber pillar. Let me put that on it. There's its little lumber pillar. I like it. And I tell you what was really nice. Let me show you. This instructions on like a glossy sheet. So clear and easy. Easy to follow. Absolute pleasure to put together. It's also got a QR code and then their little pamphlet. Can't recommend that enough. That was, I've put several of these chairs together and that one was the absolute easiest one to do. Piece of cake. And they also sent extra parts just in case. That's quite nice too. That's it. Chair done. 10 out of 10. Efomao. Love it. Love this chair. Love, love, love this chair. As you can see, it's nice, big, buffy. Normally I've got a really short little one that you can't see, so I've got to get used to seeing it behind me. But it's really comfortable and it was so easy to put together. It was, yep, absolute 10 out of 10 for that one. Thumbs up. Love that one. So what is next? Let's dive onto the desk and just pick what I've got this time. Okay, let's start with these. Now, to try and save money, because normally I'm a Costa coffee girl, and yeah, I do like to buy a coffee when I go out and about. But since I've bought my Sage Bambino Plus machine, of which I'll put a link down below for you to the video for the machine that I bought. I love it. And that was about a year ago now that I tried that. I'm still using it, still loving it. But to save money, instead of buying coffees out and about, I buy some of these paper cups from Temu and I make one at home and take it with me. And these are the cups. These are 16-ounce cups. And these are the ones that I found that I like the best from Temu. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there's 20 cups here with 20 lids. I've tried a few of them, but I love these because they're not the uber cheap ones you can get, but they seem to be a little bit stiffer on the cardboard. They just work really well. So we'll start off with 20 of those. Love them. So it was time to get some more of those, but that saves me money because whenever I go out and buy a coffee, it costs me about, I don't know, £4 for the cup. Well, that's nearly 20 of those paper cups for like a £5, so that saves me money straight away. Next, let's do this one. This, I think, I got a little stand for, I wanted a stand not just for my phone, but for my iPad. And this looks quite small, but it's supposed to be an acrylic stand. I do love the plain acrylics. Let's have a look, see what it's quite small, you know, Trace. I'm hoping it'll hold my pad. So we've got, see the clear acrylic. I love the clear acrylic. Okay, so it's frosted at the moment because it's got the protection on it. And I assume you screw that to that somehow. What we got here? Let's get the screwy things. Oh, Tracy wasn't looking. So we've got the two uprights and the screws. Oh, look. They look like little daisies. Honestly, I didn't buy it for that reason. But hey, let me put this together and I'll be back. Right, okay, got it together. There it is. So it's just a little acrylic stand, but it bends this way and tilts that way. So you can lean it forward a little bit and it'll hold an iPad or a phone. I've got it for my iPad, but I just love the clear acrylic stuff. And that's that little desk stand. I like it. Like it. Yep, that one works well for me. And it looks good. Right, so that's that one done. I like that one. Right, I'm trying to be tidy and collect me rubbish at the same time because otherwise Daisy will nick all the rubbish and yeah. Next, okay, let's do these two. I bought 2 more of these magnetic frames. Love these things. So you get a set for the top of the poster, or I've got some of my smaller diamond paintings in them. Top and bottom, but they're great for posters and stuff, or your own drawings, etc., or the kids' drawings as well. You can shorten this if you need to, or you could even take that off and then command strip the top of it to the wall, which I might do actually, because I'm thinking I might remove the string and try command stripping them. But I love these because I can change the posters, etc., regular as clockwork. Now I got 2 of them, and I got one in a 20-inch for the slightly bigger diamond paintings, because I've got one that I've done recently, a diamond painting. It was a custom diamond painting of me and Mr. Monty, my cat. And I think that's what I got this one for, because I've got it just sort of blue tacked to the wall at the moment. And that's a 20-inch. And then I got the little 16-inch ones as well. And I got them both in white this time. So they're for my diamond paintings. Love them. Love them. What else did we get this time? I've got a load of nail things, I know that. And some craft things. We'll make sure we leave the craft things to last. Oh, let's do these. Silly things. I love these. Hopefully they're exactly the same. I bought, because I make a lot of latte in the tall glass cups. A lot of the normal teaspoons don't fit, so you have to get like really long teaspoons. And I bought a set of 8 last time, and I like them a lot. So I've just bought another set of 8. And they're literally long-handled teaspoons. And there's a set of 8. but they wash well in the dishwasher. They're not flimsy, they're solid things, like them. So I bought another set of those. So that's 8 in that set, and they're good. So I made sure, I went looking for exactly the same ones to make sure I get the same quality as last time. Yeah, and they're good. Yeah, that's all that, right. Okay, just checking out my desk, make sure what I've got. Let's do a t-shirt. Last of my t-shirts. Let's start with this one. Okay. Oh, this is the arty farty looking one. That's that one. What do you think of that? So it's a V-neck and it's sort of got a graphic face on it in the blue and gold. It's very screwed up. It's slightly shiny material, which I'm not a lover of. That sort of polyester shiny material. But I like the weird funky pattern. What do you think of that one? I'm just not sure because it's that shiny material. What do you reckon? I'm not sure now. Now that I'm feeling it, I'm not actually sure on that one. But I really like the pattern. But I don't like the shiny material. I think that one's a no. It's so hard when you're looking online. You can't tell whether it's that slippery, shiny material or not, or whether it's going to be just normal sort of jersey cotton t-shirt. Well, I can't anyway. That one, no, don't like it. Let's try the next one. See if this one's any better. Let's have a feel. No, this is the same. Oh, poo pants. Look at that funky pattern. I love the pattern as well. Look how good is that pattern. But it's that slippery, shiny material. This is a no-no as well. But the pattern's great. Oh. I love the funky pattern, but this one's a no for me purely because of the material. Oh, Temu are going to hate me. I'm sending so much stuff back lately. I'm just not putting up with the bad stuff. And to me, that's bad stuff. I'm sure I looked through the reviews on that one and no one said it was this shiny material. I know some people don't mind that material though, but I can't abide it. It's not nice. I don't like it. Anyway, next. Let's do some fun stuff. Well, fun for me at the moment. Because I'm playing with my nails. Look, can you see my Winnie the Pooh nails? I've got I think it was not the last haul, but the haul before, I bought a USB nail file to help with the acrylic nails as well. But I actually wanted some smaller, what do you call that? Grinding heads. These are like sandpaper and they give you, I think, the skinny head bits in there as well in the packet. And I think that fits my USB machine. So I'm going to have to try that out to see if that actually fits my machine. These are 180 grit and they're 3mm. So they're pretty tiny. I mean, when you see the box online, the box looks absolutely jam-packed. But as you can see, it's less than half the box. I don't know why the box is that big. It could have been a lot smaller than that. How many's in here? I think there's about 100 pieces in here, which is quite a lot. But I need to check that to see if it actually fits my USB nail file. I'll put it down here as to whether it fitted or not, just so that you know what I've experienced. So that's them. I bought some 2 buffer sponges. I mean, these are in all the supermarkets and all the, like the drugstores, chemists and stuff like that. But I don't like the price in the supermarket. So I bought 2 of these buffer sponges with the different grittages on. So you got the fine and the shine and the polish and the buff. I got 2 of those. Nice. What else have I got? These. I wanted to try these. I bought 3 packets of these because I thought if I don't like them on my nails, these will work really well on some crafts. So I thought I'd try these. Now these are basically nail files. But if you do acrylic nails, you'll understand that as your nail grows, you get like a little gap between your cuticle and the actual acrylic. And sometimes if I haven't got enough money to go to the nail salon, what I'll do is I'll file down the top so you don't see a ridge as much between my nail and the acrylic nail, and then paint them myself, just so that it gives me a little bit more time before I need to go to the nail place. Now, normally I do them with normal nail files, but I saw this one and I thought they look so much better. So we've got like a little slope there. I've just had my Winnie the Pooh nails done, so I don't want to ruin them, but it's, did you get it? So I thought this might be easier to get the ridge. So I bought these and they feel good. And there's 5 in a packet, and I bought 3 packets of those. Does it tell you the grittage or anything? I think they're 150. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. It doesn't say. It doesn't say the grittage. It feels about 180. But they feel good. So, yep. I like them. That might be easier to get the nails done with them. So I like them. That's 10. And whilst I was at it, I bought some more nail files, and these are 100 one side and 180 the other. I love these because they're really tough. And there is 5 in the packet of those. Oh, these are little foils for the fingertips so that you can soak them in the acetone and get the actual gel polish off. So these are foil covers for your fingertips to soak off your gel nail polish. So that's them. Don't want to get them out. They're just foil, and you wrap them around your finger. So I got those. As you can see, I did a bit of nail stuff this week. That's because, not on the last haul, but the haul before, my nails were really bad. I had a big wait to go to the nail salon. Yeah, but now I've got my Winnie the Pooh nails and I love it. Right, anyway, from here on in, it's craft stuff. So I like to give you a bit of a warning. So if you don't like craft stuff, I'll see you later. But if you do like craft stuff, here we go. First off is this mega chunky pen. I love these big old markers. I use them a lot for when I get parcels, etc. I cover my name and the address before I put it into the recycle. So I tend to use these big chunky pens. So I got one of those. Sort of craft, sort of not. Okay. I'm making a diamond logbook, and when I'm putting in the papers, etc., or if I'm card making and I'm putting in the pattern paper, I tend to like double-sided tape because it's just, I don't know, I find it a lot easier to use double-sided tape on stuff like that. So I bought 2 rolls because I bought one double-sided tape about 2 hauls ago, but it was so thin, it was ridiculously thin. And I sent them back and then hunted through previous orders to find ones that I have ordered before and reordered them. And here they are. See, thicker, slightly thicker. And we've got 5 rolls in each packet. So this time I made sure I ordered 2 packets to keep me going. So that's double-sided tape. Next, let's do this. This, I think, is the little picky up tool. I've got these sort of things, which I go looking for a lot, but see how it's short-handed and when short-handled, so when it goes in my pot, sometimes it disappears and I can't find it. So I saw this one, and being a bit taller, I thought it might stand in the pot and I can actually see it a bit better. So let's try this one. Oh, it's a pretty rose gold colour. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? So one end we got where you can pick up embellishments, or it'd even work for picking up the diamonds, to be honest. But it's mostly for beads for embellishments. And then the other end is the point, which is the end I'll probably use the most. But I love the rose gold, and for me it was just how big it is. The only thing annoying is when you take the point off, you can't put the top on the end. I do like it when you can put lids on. But there's that. I'll probably mark this so that I know which end is the pointy end. But see, it's stood up in my pot and I can spot it now. Let's open this one. What is this one? Oh, this one. Oh, this one's a blade. I wondered why, because I had to sign for this Temu delivery, which is a bit unusual. I couldn't understand why I had to sign for it. But apparently, because it's got a blade in the parcel, that's why I had to sign for it, to show I was over the age of 18. And this is why this pen is not a pen. It is a blade. And I'd forgotten that I'd ordered this. I couldn't quite understand why I had to sign for it. So we've got a blade there, a craft blade there, and some spare blades. Yeah. How many spare blades do you get? I think there's 5 spare blades, and there's already one in the handle. Okay, that's why. I'd forgotten all about this though. But you have to be careful because it is not a pen. But again, I can put it in my pot here and I'm always going to find it. Because normally I have to hunt the drawers for my craft knife. And once it goes to the drawer, that's like disappearing forever. So it's a lot easier if it lives in my pots. So that one lives in my pots. Nice, like that one. And of course, they're always good while they're sharp. Just coming from lunch. I went to lunch with my daughter, her mate, and a couple of the grandkids. It was really nice, and I was so good. I just had a jacket potato. Go me! On a diet. Oh, this is my hole punch. Okay, this is the next one. Now I've got a file that's got the 6 holes, so 3 at the top, 3 at the bottom, and my hole punch doesn't do that. My hole punch does, I think, 2 or 4, so I went looking for a hole punch that will do the 3s, but this one's quite good because you can move it to make it fit, and I thought that might work better, so that's what I've got. It's just your standard hole punch, but you can move it to adjust it. So I've got that. Right. And then I bought, I'm changing all the dome heads on my ink daubers to these round dome heads, kind of like the Tim Holtz ones. You know, the Ranger. And, ooh, there's the dome heads. I love the dome heads. Have you found a bit? She found a bit of plastic. How did you get that? I've been so careful. Doggy. Oh, every little bit that drops to the floor, this dog finds it and gets it. But I love these dome heads. They're so much better. The one thing I did notice is they're not all exactly the same size, these. Let me get last one. These are from a previous haul. I'll show you why I'm talking about the size differences is because of storage. So that's from a previous haul. Same sort of thing, the dome head, as this is today's haul. and they are slightly different size. Can you see? Just slightly. I mean, it makes no difference when you are using it on your ink dauber, but for me, it was all about storage. Now, the smaller ones are from a previous haul, so I don't want to mix them up, so I want to put that back in there. And these ones are slightly larger. They also look a little bit on the creamier, dirty side, but not that that matters. But anyway, there's 10 in the pack of these, and I bought 4 packs of these because I'm changing all my ink dauber heads. Now, the reason why I talk about the sizing is because I tried looking for a storage solution, because I'm having trouble storing these daubers once you've used them. Let me get... This is me inks, or some of my inks, and as you can see, I can't put the inks, the dauber heads away, because I used to. Let me take that one off. Underneath, I've got some hook and loop, and I would hook and loop the pad underneath and then slide it in. But these dome ones won't fit in my ink storage. So I went, then it meant looking for a new solution for storing the daubers. Now, I thought these are like little plastic jewellery storage. So I thought I would try these because it's difficult to know whether they fit, but it looked like it would fit. So these are the dauber heads that I got today. They sort of fit, but you have to scrunch the heck out of them to get them in. Not good. And in any case, I want to put them downwards like that, so then I can pick them up easier. But they don't really fit. They're just a smidge too big, which then made me look at the ones that I bought previously, and because they're slightly smaller, I want to see if these will fit. So technically, these should fit. Look at that. And they fit in a treat. Because I thought I could put all the dauber heads in like that way up, because then it's easier to stick it to your tool. And then I can put a sticky label on top to put the actual name or the colour. And I bought 4 of those. But like I say, the previous daubers work because they're smaller, but the daubers that I've got this time on this haul are slightly too big. So I've got a choice. I mean, they're not a huge amount of money. I could just keep them, but I know I'm not going to use them because I want to store them in these boxes. So I'm thinking I might actually send back today's ones and go back through my orders and make sure I get exactly the same ones as these, because I know they fit, because I want to put them all in there. So that is going to be my solution for holding my daubers. I think that's going to work a treat. But you got to make sure you find the slightly smaller dome heads so that they fit, because they don't all fit like these. They're slightly too big. There's probably another box, because I think how many, I think this has got 28 in it. 4, 8, 16, 20. Yeah, this is a 28 grid. I did notice that there was one that was 24 grid, which might mean it's got a slightly bigger square. So I might order those and put the slightly bigger daubers in those ones. But it might irritate me because I've got to then buy, I'll have different size boxes. What I suggest is probably going for the, not these, the 28 grids, is probably going for the 24 grids, which will probably be on my next haul, because I reckon they'll fit the bigger daubers just in case. But that's going to be my solution for storing all my ink heads at last. I'm very pleased about that. So I'm going to probably, towards the end of the week, start getting some labels out and labelling them up and replacing and getting all my daubers. Yay, and then I can put my inks away at last. Yes. That's it. How quick was that haul? That was a super quick little haul for you this week because that's all I really needed. I've got a diamond painting haul. Now, I was going to link that to my fabulous friend mail that I got recently from Missy, but I decided, she did a stunning friend mail. I couldn't attach it to anything, so it needed its own little vid. So the actual diamond paintings that I've got, I will do a quick haul for those this week. I'll probably put it at the end of this week. What else we've got? We've got another haul coming a week away from that as well. So actually, yeah, we're rolling. We're cooking on gas for a couple of weeks now. But I'm loving my chair. That's my favourite this week. And something as silly as this, that is going to get all my inks put away. I'm just loving the storage of this. This will be a game changer for me, as something as silly as that. Okay. Oh, obviously there was 2 disappointments, and that's the t-shirts. Yeah, I mean, they work. The pattern's good, etc. I kind of like the t-shirts, love the patterns, but I can't abide that polyester, slippery, shiny material. Ugh, I don't like wearing it. So, sorry, Temu, you got a couple of items coming back again this week. But hey, I'm loving my chair. What do you think of this chair? It is so pretty. I love the chair. Isn't it, Miss Daisy? Okay. That's it this week. That's enough chit chat from me. I'm probably going to get straight into and do the diamond haul now. So, yep, I'll see you very soon. Until then, be good, look after yourself, and I'll see you later. Bye.